He comes down immediately, checks it down to Montgomery, and then he makes Roquan Smith miss. And then Sam Laporta, he's out there making a key block. So this has been a successful drive already, just getting the ball off their own goal line.
Play action from Goff, and he's going to go. And a nice pickup on first down. He doesn't do it a lot. Only 5 rush yards through the first 2 games. He gets 5 here.
Yeah, he's got enough. You know, he can get out of danger every now and then. But, you know, there was always this conversation about Jared Goff that when he had pressure that he didn't handle it very well. And he probably didn't real early in his career when he was with the Rams. He handles the pressure just fine as long as he doesn't have to move off his spot.
He was fine, man. Can't hate him. That was a big win. Big win for the Eagles.
Pressure, that's when he hasn't been quite as effective.
Both backs in the game. Gibbs, nowhere to go. Marlon Humphrey got through. Malachi Starks forced him out.
I don't think there's any way I can get around streaming a game, dude.
Ravens defense.
Well, Marlon Humphrey, this guy's been doing it a long time, and for him to be one of the better cover guys,
I don't think there's any way.
Come up and do what he does in the run game. You see that from both sides, whether it's the Lions DBs or the Ravens DBs. These guys are pure football players. Tip my hat to these personnel people that bring these type guys in, but Marlon's been playing at that level for a long time.
3rd down and 8. Goff slings.
Dude, Goff is cooking. Ravens defense looks like shit.
His back-to-back 3rd downs. He's found Sam Laporta, who was a Pro Bowler in his rookie year. Last year tapered off a little, gets 14 here.
Well, when you show these looks, as the Ravens are doing, they try to disguise things, they bring them up. You're going to see they turn and try to run underneath things, and they just don't know exactly where their landmarks are. So when you come off the ball, Sam Laporta, just go where they're not. And you see that open space and the chemistry that he has with Goff. Pretty easy connection.
Lions moving the football, keeping Lamar Jackson off the field. On first down, Montgomery. Well, this defensive front that is playing without one of the best defenders, not just on the Ravens, but in the league, in Nnamdi Madubuike, has done a nice job up front in the run game.
They really have. And then without Kyle Van Noy, another Pro Bowl player, led the team in sacks last week. So Zach Orr, the defensive coordinator, he's got his hands full tonight, trying to come up with ways to slow down this offense. But he's changed what they do a little bit. Remember Wink Martindale? Heck, they brought everything to the kitchen sink, and then even with Mike McDonald, they were more aggressive. This defense is not as much a blitzing defense as they've been in the past.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Strong run.
Yeah, not looking good for the Ratbirds.
The former 3rd-round pick by the Bears came as an unrestricted free agent to the Lions, and he and Gibbs make the best tandem in the league.
You know, Sam Laporta, as I watched him this week, I think he's a very underrated blocker. I mean, he's one of the best tight ends catching the football. But he gets in there and he mixes it up. And I talked to Dan Campbell about it this week, and he said that's the area where he's improved the most. And he has no reservations of having him block a defensive end one-on-one.
Here's Gibbs. He's got the first down. So the drive will continue. And Sam Laporta is on that long list of Iowa tight ends that have come into the National Football League and just been outstanding.
Yeah, whatever's in the water there, boy, they're raising them some good tight ends. There's no doubt about that.
It's you going country. They're raising them some good tight ends, baby.
You know, this drive is demoralizing right now for a defense. You got them backed up on their own 2-yard line to start this drive, and like I said, the first down made it a win for the Detroit offense, but here they're still rolling.
Good protection for Goff. Flag on the play in the secondary, and Gibbs is forced out with a gain of 9.
I think the Henrietta in me was coming out there, Joe.
Kittle's on that list. Dallas Clark, who had a great career, is on that list. T.J. Hawkinson.
Defense number 14. Penalties decline.
Noah Fant.
Result of play, 2nd down.
Goes on and on and on, and they called it against Kyle Hamilton, Mr. All-World for the Ravens, as he was working on Laporta.
This guy, Kyle Hamilton, I know everyone knows how good he is. You can't watch the Ravens play and have a broadcaster not highlight Kyle Hamilton and all that he does.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, Jalen Smirts, Jalen Kurtz, Jalen Hoop, Jalen Rhea, Jalen Log Turd. Yeah. Too bad that's a team stat. Going 18-0 in the last 18. Too bad that's a Philadelphia Eagles stat.
Who'd they give the ball to? Jameer Gibbs. You get labeled in this.
It's impressive, yeah. Out of all quarterbacks, for sure.
More of the between the tackles, physical runner, which he is.
Still a team stat.
He's a tough runner as well. So that's
he played good yesterday, though.
That they have, and it's been nice to see Montgomery do what he's done since coming from.
I might have been been one of the best games he's played that I've seen from him in a while, other than the Super Bowl. Dude, the Ravens look like shit. Oh my gosh.
Gibbs and Montgomery have done special things.
They do not look good.
Since 2023, and their combined rush TDs, the most by any teammates across the NFL. Gibbs has a touchdown tonight. And they are easily the best duo around the National Football League. Each has had over 1,000 scrimmage yards and 10-plus touchdowns each of the last 2 years. And they're the first duo that can say that in NFL.
Damn, Baltimore.
First down, Lions. Inside the 20, here's Gibbs. Trying to get to the edge, and they've done a nice job on Gibbs so far. Mike Green, who is going to get more work with the injury to Van Noy. Just a gain of 1.
Yeah, you know, we talked about these two young guards and the struggles they had week 1. In this play here, you see Mahogany. He leads up on the double team, gets to the second level, seals off
Rumble.
Smith.
Yeah, I could eventually start like a rumble or a kick. I'd love to stream the game. I don't want to. I'm not trying to copyright my YouTube. I do not need my YouTube banned. It's the last thing I need. Lots of effort on these videos. I don't think there's anything against me watching the game, right? I can watch the game as long as it's not showing, right?
This double team right here between the center.
I hope so. And thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back. I love streaming. Even if it's just two of you. It's fun.
And it's just an outstanding job. These guys are, I mean, this is a tough front. Now, you mentioned it, Joe.
I'll literally end the stream right now.
How big of a loss that is for this Ravens group.
I'll end the stream right now if it's against the rules. I don't think it should. I don't think it should be. I'm not. Nobody can see the game. They can just hear it. Dude, the Ravens are getting fucking
this is going to be a
drove on.
9-minute drive.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Started inside their own 2, and now they've got a
fucking taken the whole damn quarter.
The ball sitting at the 9.
Yeah, this is the signature drive of the 3 games. And when you look at it, and there's nothing that feels better.
I better be good. I'll be pissed. That'd be some stupid shit.
Not sure exactly when he might be back, but what a big loss that is for this Ravens defense.
Yeah, they're kind of concerned about that neck injury. Here's Gibbs. Perfect throw.
He's down.
Just short of the end zone. His knee may have been down when he got to the goal line. That's the call on the field.
He's down.
They got it right.
Give it to Montgomery.
By the officials. Nice job by Jameer Gibbs as he comes out of the
I'm gonna end stream just in case, bro. I'm kind of sketched out about it. I might start back up, but thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Modern. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kind of nervous.